Coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, we really don't see a lot of guys in MMA with boxing skills on this level. He certainly could have gone on to great things as a professional boxer, but he believes he has the best hands in the sport, and he will be looking to prove as much here tonight. And he has the background to prove that, right? He's not saying something that is not true. He does have the ability to say that. He can't say he has the best hands in the game because he has shown it. And when you watch him box, when you watch a guy go into a fight with this young man and think that it does not matter what his credentials are, he is going to stand with him and prove that he's better, they usually will go to sleep because no action is wasted. The jab starts it all. He fights behind this beautiful, educated jab, jabbing high, jabbing low, and then the overhand right is unbelievable. It's his kill shot, he calls it, and he lands it all the time. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight. The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing them, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC. And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 2 years, the gap in age, and they have the same height and reach. All right, now for the particulars,
ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 168 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Chico. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 169 pounds. Fighting out of Hong Kong, International.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. Ready?
All right, so we got 2 classically trained strikers here. Any chance this fight actually goes to the ground?
This fight does not go to the ground. This one will be fought in the pocket. 2 guys will stand in front of each other. They will trade punches. They will trade kicks. It's going to be a classic matchup that you normally see inside of a ring. We get it in the octagon tonight.
Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great timing to land that punch.
Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, an educated jab there. I can watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
They're certainly getting after it early. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself.
Good stick. leg kick lands, and he's hurt.
Unable to connect with a right hook. Punch coming, it's blocked. And he landed the right hand there. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
That left hand.
Oh! Back to the feet. Hand and knee. His misses are entertaining. Head off the center line, slips the punch.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Nice straight punch.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, and now he lands the knee. I'm not sure his opponent saw that coming.
Didn't see it coming because he does such a great job of just throwing it. He doesn't have any tell when he's going to throw a knee.
Oh, that's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike very effectively.
Ooh, nice knee to the body, just what he needed there.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this?
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Head kick, that's a miss.
Nice head kick.
Out of range with that kick attempt. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Back and forth we go. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Able to check the high kick. Just out of range with that right hook. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. 20 seconds left. Ooh! Final seconds of round one.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, cash money with that left hand counter. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here. right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Nice. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Knee to the body.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Punches blocked.
Nice strike.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Gotta think his opponent's gonna feel that one in the morning.
And he's gonna continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many ups.
Missed with that attempt. And that one certainly found the target. And they separate. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
That was stuck in. Nice fight.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch.
Dig and kick. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Strong defense there to block the shot. Flush right hand is true. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And there comes the separation now. Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip.
Big leg kick lands.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Just missing on the counter. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC. And no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding. And look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold. Nice, sneaky head kick.
Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow.
Big punch land. Ooh. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Oh, beautifully placed with the left hook counter. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
When he drops his head, throw a head kick.
Oh, man, head kick lands.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
You got to check these low leg kicks.
Looping left hand misses the target. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, beautiful execution with the knee strike there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What you follow up a beautiful strike like that knee with, we'll see very shortly. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
And he comes through with a big knee. Oh! Pretty significant welt to the left side. Oh, straight right.
Sneaky head kick.
Blocks the shot. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Ooh, what a head kick. Straight punch lands. Big body kick lands.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Oh, that right hand is on point, and they separate. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Nice punch lands over the top. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Nice punch there.
Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the legs. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Blocks that strike. Oh, straight right.
60 seconds.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
How about that shin? Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his
Man,
way.
get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that thing.
Shake that finger.
Oh, nice knee to the body for him there. Very nice.
There's no tell with that leg kick.
final seconds of round 3. All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was gonna be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead. And I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not gonna be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Blocks the shot. Just missing on the high kick there.
Big head kick lands.
I mean, that right hand landed square.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good.
Nice looping punch.
Yes, that he hurt him in the last round. Same exact one.
Oh, collar tie, and they separate. Just out of range with that left hook. Now he counters with a right hook to the head.
Big kick lands.
Oh, the Superman punch lands. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the...
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in this fight. Big kick lands.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks. Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow. Beautiful punch.
Connects with a right.
Way to hide that leg kick.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Under 2 minutes to go. Lands flush with that right hand.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Nice kick.
And he caught the kick.
Head kick lands.
Big knee lands there.
That knee hurt him.
Well, a case of pick your poison here. If you drop the elbow, right there, I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Punch over the top.
And they clinch once again. Under a minute to go in round 4. Blocks the shot. Almost, oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Você foi muito bem. Acabou com a raça dele. As quedas foram lindas e ele tá chumbadaço. Agora você vai se preparar para tirar.
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
You ready? You ready?
5th and final round forthcoming.
Nice punch landed over the top.
Just misses with the jab.
Acerta o corte, enfraquece ele.
Slips the punch nicely there. Big knee there. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, and he caught the kick. And they separate.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Holy smokes! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched him.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 13 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, International.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.